The total capital appropriation for aviation subsector for 2018 was 26 billion 943 million 855,802 naira even, out of which the sum of 3 billion 124 million 228,142 naira and 40 kobo, representing 11.6%, was released to the sector. The sum of 2 billion 998 million 641,889 naira and 62 kobo, representing 96%, has so far been expended at March 2019 from the amount released. In addition, Your Excellency, the sum of 508,800,000 even was appropriated for overhead expenditure for the whole Ministry of Transportation, which is aviation, rail, marine, and land sectors, out of which the sum of 296,800,000 naira, representing 58.3%, was released, while 296,768,260 naira and 36 kobo, representing 99.9%, was expended as of December 2018. The details of budget 2018 performance are enclosed here as Annexure A. You may wish to note, distinguished members of this committee, that while the main ministry is funded from the national federal government budget, those of the agencies like Nigeria Meteorological Agency (NIMET), Nigeria Airspace Management Agency (NAMA), Nigeria College of Aviation Technology (INCAT), and Accident Investigation Bureau (AIB) drive their funding from both national budget and internally generated revenue (IGR), while the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria (FAN) and Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority are wholly funded from the internally generated revenue (IGR). Distinguished Senators, I am delighted to inform you that our airports are beginning to wear new looks befitting of modern airports. In fact, 2 of the new terminals constructed by CCECC have been commissioned in Port Harcourt and Abuja in particular, while Lagos and Kano will in a short while follow suit. Adequate provision has also been made to complete the new terminal building at Akanu EBM International Airport, Enugu, in 2019. More than ever before, accident reports are being released by the Accident Investigation Bureau and safety recommendations issued thereafter. We solicit for your support to ensure that the aviation sector is improved. I must pause here, Your Excellency, to say that I've enjoyed tremendous amount of support from this committee. To this end, we must ensure that our airports and all the needed equipment necessary for safety and security are provided to meet the standard and recommended practices as outlined by International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO) and the NCAA local regulations. 2019 proposal. Distinguished Committee, in 2019, the sum of 47,518,775,322 naira is being proposed for capital expenditure at the headquarters in the aviation sector, and the emphasis will be focused on sustaining the infrastructural renewal at the airports by driving the rehabilitation projects to a logical conclusion, as well as upgrade and provision of necessary air navigation equipment and that of weather forecasting. Special attention, Your Excellency, will be given to safety and security infrastructure. The detail of the 2019 capital budget proposal is enclosed herewith as Annexure B for your kind consideration. There are challenges with the new terminal buildings being built with the $500 million loan from the China Exim Bank. These challenges include but are not limited to: 1. Changes in structural design of the airports, foundation footing, and escalators, etc. Also, provisions have been made for the biggest modern aircraft to be received in such airports, like the Airbus 380. Change in the departure and arrival hall to be in agreement or to rhyme with the railway station. Provision of adequate water supply to ensure all facilities are put to use, including power provision. The relocation of the control tower and the fire station and some other related issues like the expansion of the apron and of course the sewer system. The above has resulted in the need for the variation and additional works to the tune of $461,795,551 United States dollar and 2 cents and 0.02 cents, which has been approved by Federal Executive Council, and that the China Bank has indicated willingness to consider funding the above additional works, and we have written to the Ministry of Budget and National Planning to provide for the sum of $73,887,288 US dollars and 16 cents, equivalent to 22,535,622,888 naira at 305 naira to the dollar as counterpart fund in 2019 outside the ministry's proposal of FGN budget. More bilateral air service agreement, Your Excellency, a multilateral agreement will be signed in 2019 for the benefits of our air travelers. We have developed a roadmap for aviation that will be implemented through public-private partnerships, part of which would include the establishment of the national carrier, the establishment of maintenance, repair, and overhaul facility, the development of agro-allied cargo infrastructure, establishment of leasing company, and establishment of search and rescue system, and establishment of aerospace university with the support of International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, and some partner countries. And we also have a policy of enforcement of expatriate quota in the industry to keep Nigerian jobs. This is with active support and cooperation and participation of Federal Ministry of Interior and Immigration Service. Mr. Chairman, distinguished senators, the sum of 508,800,000 only is also being proposed as overhead expenditure for the 2019 fiscal year, in line with the envelope system arising from budget guidelines. Similarly, and in line with the same guidelines, the sum of 1,440,117,020 naira is being proposed as personal cost, bringing the total cost to 1,948,917,020 naira for your consideration. It should be noted kindly, however, that the personal cost is paid from federal government treasury by the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation under the Integrated Personnel Payroll Information System, IPPIS. I am more than delighted and happy to state that Nigeria is one of the first 11 countries that signed the Yamoussoukro Declaration, which culminated into Single African Air Transport Market, SATEM, that was launched by African Union heads of states last year in Addis Ababa. This has given our domestic airlines great advantage to operate in all African countries' domestic markets, thereby improving their finances and offer more job opportunities for our Nigerian citizens. To conclude, Your Excellency, let me express very sincerely appreciation to the leadership and distinguished members of this August Committee for your understanding, support in our collective resolve to transform the aviation subsector for the benefit of all.